Hello, everybody, and welcome to this PNG Moving Forward Together. It's been a long time. Papua New Guinea, it was September 8th, 2019. I showed this business to David Bacall. This is the fifth year that Papua New Guinea has been in Onpassive. I know that a lot has happened during this journey, but none of us here around the world forgot about Papua New Guinea. And whatever happened, whatever direction people took, whatever they decided to stick their feet in or their toes, nobody's perfect. So don't worry about that. Let's start now. And I want to regroup my extended family in Papua New Guinea. All of us do. We all talk about you all the time. Everybody brings up about Papua New Guinea. And I was asked by many people, David, Nancy, Runa, many people in Papua New Daniel, uh, let's come back and bring things together. So it worked out. This is the day. It's a perfect time. Uh, I asked Mr. Mufareh to come on, but he's in a big meeting with Egypt right now, in fact. But if he can pop on, he will. But I'm not expecting it. But I will let him see the recording because he loves Papua New Guinea. I want to remind you, in the beginning, when this journey first started, Papua New Guinea was an inspiration to everyone around the world. We had our regular webinars on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday night for Sunday. Everybody got a boost because we came to Papua New Guinea to fill to energize us for the next week. Very inspirational people. And I don't want you to feel left alone. You're no way. Everyone loves you around the world, and you're an inspiration. And I want to remind everybody that he that is without sin, let him cast the first stone. We all done things. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a so-called leader. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all do things. It does not matter. We were taught. I was taught since a little boy to forgive. I forgive. I'm done with it. I want to help. You guys came into Unpassed, some of you minimum 2 years ago, some of you almost 5 years, and you came here for a reason. You know why? Because you prayed for something better, and God found you, and you found Unpassive. It's that simple. You will never ever get this opportunity again. Never. So I'm very happy that you are in, and we are really starting to this Unpassive that we know is really building fast. A lot of momentum. Companies around the world want to join us now. We are the hunted. People want to be involved with Passive. And the beauty of it is Ash Mufareh said, nobody can enter on Passive except through a founder. That is the most powerful thing of all. I don't care who it is. A lot of companies I was in the past, if you had enough money, you could buy your way to the top. Nobody has enough money to buy the way to the top with Mr. Mufareh because he doesn't care about money. He cares about enhancing people's lives. And thank God for that. And on Passive, I want to tell you, it doesn't care what color you are. It doesn't care what country you're from. It doesn't care if you're tall, short, skinny, fat, bald, hairy. It cares about your heart. And Papua New Guinea's got one of the biggest hearts in the world. You live in a very rich country, but you're not benefiting from it. Now you're in a very rich, you live in a very rich country, you're not benefiting from it. But now you're in a very rich company, and you will benefit from Unpassive. I'm telling you right now, your lives will be changed. Thank you for being here. I want you to encourage people that maybe couldn't come today. I will make a video so you can share it. I want people like Daniel and any of you beautiful women that can translate to some of your people that maybe don't understand English. Take the next few days to translate what's going on. I want to let everybody know the main reason for this meeting was to let you know that we're here for you. Time went by, things got busy, but none of us ever forgot. Remember that, never, ever. We worked too hard for this, and I refuse to let you go, and so does everyone else. So I'm going to turn it over to anybody else right now, and then we can feed back and forth. And obviously, if there's any questions, I brought in people that can answer it. I got Collins here, who's an IT guy. He understands IT, and he understands Onpassive. So that's a win-win. And we've got people with years of experience, and so we want to make you feel comfortable. We want you to leave today with a smile, not only on your face, but a smile in your heart. So I'm going to turn it over to Chris Johnson. He's traveling across the United States, making fun of me, I think, but that's okay. I'll get him when he comes this way. Anyway, here's Chris Johnson.
Hello, Papua New Guinea. I want to let you know, and this is the honest to God's truth. This is from my heart. If it wasn't for Papua New Guinea, I would not be the man I am today. That's the honest to God truth. My first Papua New Guinea webinar a very long time ago, something happened to me, some kind of switch went off, and realized that this world isn't just about me. There's a lot of people that need help all over the world. And I watch the strongest people, and a lot of the women, don't get mad, Med and PNG, some of the strongest women I've ever seen in my life are coming from PNG, and they've moved on, and they want to go back to their roots, and they want to help PNG. And for everything they struggle, they want to change that. They want to look into their kids' eyes and tell them that we are going to make it better for you. You don't want to struggle. We don't want you to struggle. We don't want anyone to struggle. But I'm going to tell you again, Papua New Guinea made me who I am today. And I mean that. That's the honest to God truth. One of your power ladies, power women was Nancy. Nancy turned my life around. Nancy made me feel this big, how she spoke about things that were going on in PNG. And all I can do was say, I'm sorry. What can I do to help? And I didn't realize there was thousands and thousands of people around this world that were taken over by a Papua New Guinea webinar. If you wanted change of heart, you went to a Papua New Guinea webinar. If you wanted an attitude change for the better, you went to a Papua New Guinea webinar. I miss the Papua New Guinea webinars where things have scattered. It's time to erase the chalkboard, and we're going to start all over again. But this time we're coming back stronger, thicker. And I want some of the ladies at PNG to raise your voice and say, I'm here. Onpassive's not going anywhere. And you completely want to change the culture of the colors of Papua New Guinea for the better for the people. We've heard it over and over. I know every story that came out of Papua New Guinea, and all I want to do is see you guys grow, grow, grow. I want your kids never to struggle. I want your grandkids to never forget what you did for them, because every one of you took the leap of faith and jumped in Onpassive, and you held on strong. Yeah, people go separate ways. Sometimes that happens, but the real founders, I know you're there. And what we want to do right now is bring you all back together. Say, hey, we love you. I know you love us, and we just want to keep supporting you. And I'm going to tell you what, ladies, you look like a beautiful garden with all those beautiful colors you got in your clothes. Absolutely gorgeous. I want to take you all home and plant in my garden and watch some beautiful flowers grow. So, Papua New Guinea, we love you. We are here for you. We are here to bring back Papua New Guinea as strong as it was and make it even stronger, because the world needs to understand about Papua New Guinea, what it was, and what these ladies here in the camera are going to do for it. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
You could turn it over to anybody.
Okay, I'll work on. Go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh, throw me under the bus. Hello, ladies. Hello, everyone in Papua New Guinea, the guys as well. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. So many years and so much has been, spoken about with you guys. As Chris said, everybody changed because of Papua New Guinea. If you weren't changed, then you don't have a heart. You guys would come on, you would share so passionately about everything that you go through. And we only know a small percentage of that. But our hearts here from Australia and New Zealand are with you always in Papua New Guinea. I like the like the community feel. And we know if we live in anywhere in the world, our communities mean so much to us. But in Papua New Guinea, you shine bright. And like Chris said, you know, the colors that you wear, I look at them and I think, you know, how outstanding and beautiful that these ladies make their own stuff, mostly, you know, and that oil, I think it's moringa. If I remember correctly, that a lot of people are using in Papua New Guinea. But yeah, we all want to come there. We all want you to come to us. We have many Papua New Guinea founding members here who live in Australia, and what a blessing they are. All I can say is you guys come from the heart. You really know what heart is. You're so appreciative of anything that anyone does for you. That's a lesson for many in our world that they could learn from you guys. So thank you very, very much. I'm honored to be here as on the platform or on the panel today to be a part of bringing you all back together. Let's join hands. We're all here to support one another. So thank you once again. Love to you all.
I'm muting this camera.
Hey, Robin, are you able to speak? Robin's under the weather, so I want to make sure she's okay. Can you talk, Robin?
Yes, Marty, thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Papua New Guinea, I have missed you, but many, many of you have contacted me privately, and we have continued to stay in touch. Seeing your beautiful smiles today just lights up the whole screen. We have missed you, but Onpassive has never, never left you behind or left you out. We talk about you all the time, and we know that good days and better times are coming for all of you and for all of us in Onpassive. Mamas, take care of your children, take care of your businesses, take care of each other. You are the heart and soul of the communities. Elders, you know what community is all about. You have taught that to your children. You have taught that to your families, extended and immediate. We need to stay together. We need to hold together. And you are the strength. You are one of the pearls, one of the diamonds in Onpassive. Don't let anybody take that away from you. And talk to each other, remind each other. And if you need to reach out to other people, contact any of us. We are here for you as well. Keep smiling. We will be seeing you soon. And I can't wait to come back and give you all a big hug. It was very, very special for me when I first visited Papua New Guinea. You know I have been there, and you know I will return again. So until we see you in person, stay well and stay safe.
Thank you.
Julie. Julie Wan.
Hello, Marty. Hello, PNG. How are you doing? It's so good to be back. It's so good to see you. We miss you. And we are going to do this together and win together. Okay, so I just called Nancy and she's on the messenger right now. So let me see if I can bring her on to say a few words. All right, hang on. Nancy, you are up. Can you see it, everyone? Can you see Nancy?
There she is, Nancy.
Go. Nancy, go ahead.
Oh.
Microphone, Nance. We can't hear you, Nancy.
Hold on. Nancy, Chris said he can't hear you. Can you hear her, Chris?
I cannot hear. I can see her moving, but no sound.
I can hear her through my sound. Okay, let me work on it.
Can anyone else hear her?
Hey,
Hey, no, okay.
Hey, Julie.
Yes, Marty.
See if you can bring her an attendee and we can pull her onto the panel.
Yeah. Try that. Try that, Nancy. Go try it, okay? And we'll look for you.
I don't know if she heard me.
Are you sharing her screen, Julie?
Yes.
That's why you can only hear her.
All right. I think she's going to try again because she couldn't get in, so I called her on video for her to talk.
Okay.
Anyway, it's so nice to see you, PNG. We love you, and yes, I agree with Robin. We've missed you. But we are going to do this together. We are going to win together. And all of us will go with Marty, whatever he needs help to help and support PNG. We are here. All right, Marty? We're all here for PNG. It's so good
Absolutely.
to see you.
Absolutely. Don't worry about going to somebody or not going to somebody or leader and all that. The biggest leader are the people, the biggest servants. Leader's an overworked word in Onpassive. Who's the biggest servant in Onpassive? Ask Mufareh. Okay, so we just need to copy up what he does. And if somebody can help you, ask for help. Don't feel bad. We're not putting anybody down. We're not bypassing anybody. It's time now to look at this company as individuals. This is your company. You can do what you want. It's time for you to shine. I don't care where you're at and what you think in your situation. Onpassive doesn't care. You have an opportunity to shine and be whoever you want to be, 100%. So make sure you take advantage of that. And, you know, sometimes the limitations are between our ears. The limitations are in our heart. You might have had a hard life and you struggle every day, but that's about to end. So try to pay attention. I know there's internet issues. We will try to feed you, everyone here, whatever information we can get, the most accurate information, we will post it. I'll make sure Daniel gets it, Nancy gets it, anyone you people know, and that way you can send it to all the people, okay? So we're going to take care of you. Don't worry. You're not alone. I'm so glad you showed up. There's a lot of people. We have almost 2,000 people on tonight, which is a pretty good turnout, really. I want to introduce you now to, let's go. I don't care who we go to. Let's go to Lynn Nakamoto. Lynn worked with you guys a long time. A long time. And she cares about all of you just like all of us do. Lynn, go ahead.
Hi, everybody. Aloha.
Hi.
You know, I'm from Hawaii, and I can so relate to the way you folks live and the way you think and how you help one another, and you never leave anybody behind. And I think that's why I think Onpassive is a fit for you guys, because in Onpassive, do we leave anybody behind? No, right? We uplift everybody, and that's what happens in Papua New Guinea, where everybody helps one another. And that's the beauty of your culture and your people. And I so love you all. And, you know, things are going to change for the better. You know, the corruption that we all see everywhere, not only in PNG, but everywhere, finally, it's going to actually be rooted out. I hope you all believe that the corruption that is so deep rooted in many countries will finally be reduced. I wouldn't say like eliminated totally, but definitely reduced over time, you know, through Onpassive's help. So I'm really looking forward to that, because I believe personally that the corruption is what is affecting you all. Because if you have corruption, you can't really get out of that rut. You know what I'm saying? The corruption is so deep rooted. So I have a lot of hope that with Onpassive's help, with the apples that are coming, and with that residual income, you guys will be able to help yourselves. You'll be able to have some autonomy. Right now, hard to have autonomy when you're struggling. When you're struggling just to pay your bills and struggling to do the basics, you know, it's really hard to be independent. But soon, everyone is going to have that sense of autonomy. And with that autonomy comes confidence, and also pride, you know. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing these concrete changes happening in Papua New Guinea. And just know that we all are here for you. You know, I'm sure the folks here on the panel have been in contact with individuals from PNG who just reach out to you and ask for help or guidance. And we want you to continue to do that because we are here for you. All right. We love you to pieces. And we're just happy that you're here with us today. And you can see almost 2,000 affiliates are here. That's a lot of people. You don't get webinars where you have 2,000 people, unless Ash Mufareh is there, of course. But on a webinar without Ash, you don't often get 2,000 like here. So you can see the strong support that we all have for you and the love. And that will continue and never end. And we love you. Lots of love.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Fantastic. Now we're going to go to her. I don't know about her better half. I don't think so. I think he's afraid to say that. But we're going to go to the Mad Hatter, Ron Gorman. Go ahead, Ron.
I know you didn't call me Ron, but that's okay. I was known as Ron back in the Rob Lynn Live days too, but that's okay. No. That's okay. I like the name Ron. What a thrill it is to see the amount of people that have gathered here tonight at 11 p.m. versus 12, because back in the day, correct me if I'm wrong, Marty, we were on at midnight, and that was a little tough for some of us to get there. But back in those days, there was 200 or maybe 160 or 170 people that came to the webinars. Look at the support tonight. With my glasses, it's 1,800 people here now. 1,800. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. And that is a testament to you folks, to you ladies that are there with Daniel, to everyone else within the country. We have friends, and I won't go into the name thing, but who are from Papua New Guinea and live in Australia now. They're coming for you. They're coming to do some marvelous things for you. And it's good stuff. It's good stuff. This is totally a family. Totally a family. Papua New Guinea and everywhere else around the globe. We love you. I'm sorry we haven't done the webinars in a while. Exciting stuff back in the day when there was, what was it, a Zoom? I forget what we were on back then, but the picture faded in and out. David Bacall faded in and out. He'd have to go to another room. Look at this. Look how clear oconnect is with you guys in Papua New Guinea. That is stupendous. Absolutely stupendous. And that's a testament to what's going on within Onpassive. And we're all in a wonderful place. And our plan is, I hope to come visit Papua New Guinea. And I'm gonna depend on you guys. Daniel, you're gonna have to give us a tour because I get lost very easily at my age. So we're gonna need a tour bus driver, or at least somebody that can show us the way. Good stuff. It's good to be here, and you have both Lynn's support. Lynn's been a supporter of yours from day one, and I remember sitting there after Friday Night Live, or after a webinar like in the 10, 11, 12 o'clock on a Saturday, about 11 o'clock. And then we did Papua New Guinea at midnight. And it was a struggle to get 160, 200 people, but this doesn't look like a struggle to me. I think, oh my goodness, I've been talking and it dropped to 1,500. So I'm going to finish up now and just say, we love you, Papua New Guinea. We stand with you, Papua New Guinea. We're one great family. We're one Onpassive. Thank you.
And by the way, Ash Mufareh sends his love. Okay, like I said, if he can't be here, he will be. I asked the OTech pros to come. They can talk to you. They know the IT part of it. I met these gentlemen. Oh my God, I don't know. I can't keep track of time, but I think 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and I figured they did a very important part because they can break down the IT part of it, but they've learned how to do it, dumb it down a little bit because they were scary at first. But I'm going to turn it over to Collins, and Collins, you give it to Bob or Oliver after you're done. Thank you.
Thank you, Marty, for inviting us. Just want to greet everyone, especially those from PNG. We really do miss you guys. We really miss you guys. And honestly, when Marty said, do you want to come? The first one we said, yes, we are coming. You know, this is 4 a.m. No, 4:39, and I'm up because it's something so important, really down deep within us to help the P&G people. You know, the most emotional webinar I've ever attended is with P&G. You know, I remember when we attend, you know, I was in tears. I came back and I said, wow, what a beautiful webinar. You know, that was the first time tears ran down my eyes. Yupo brought tears in my eyes. And from that moment, I have the desire to really sit and help you. You know, and the most beautiful questions and challenging questions I've ever received, especially with the old tech pros, is from P&G. When we are coming, we always prepare ourselves because they will hammer you with questions. This shows that they were like yearning for, you know, they have that desire to understand their business, the business they are in, not only the monetary part of it, but to know what they are in. They are very smart people, really, really smart people in P&G. You know, you speak and they listen, and they can really ask you technical questions. The first time I ever said, no, I don't know anything about this, was from P&G. Technical questions that I've never, ever answered. I said, let me go and then wrap my head, think, and I'll come back the next day. All of us, we can testify that Lynn, Oliver, Bob, they are here. So this is really true about you guys. You guys are smart. And you guys, when we are with you, we feel connected. So I'm really glad to be here. And if there's anything you want us to do, we are ready to help. You know, I'm just grateful that Marty brought up this again. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. This is your brother Bob from Bel Air. Hello, brother Marty. Hello, fellow affiliates, founding members. It's also a distinct privilege to be here as well. I do share the same sentiments like my brother Collins just said. You know, for me, my emotional attachment with PNG came long before even we started coming to PNG to speak with them. I remember when we had the O winners, there was a founder who came from PNG to our webinar, and I made a statement that I believe at the time, I said, I believe PNG is going to be the most impacted country by Onpassive in 5 years. I said that then, and I still say it now. I also remember the story of the lady called Frida. I think it was Frida. Mr. Ash related that story to us. This lady, I think she struggled and sold fruits or something to come up with her money to buy her founding position. You know, that warmed our heart. I think PNG lies at the bottom of the heart of our founder. I think PNG is one of the countries that created that intention for Ash to do what he's doing to the world. So it's really great for us to come back, so that all of us together with the people of PNG, so we can all move forward together. And I pledge to you, PNG, that I'm here. In fact, I was just talking to my brother Oliver before coming on, that I wish we could go to PNG. Now, as soon as we have a little bit of money, I wish we could go to PNG as soon as possible so we can help as many people as possible. And if that is possible, that's something that I'm willing to do. Thank you, and it's good to see everyone. There are better days ahead, PNG. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, PNG. Marty, thank you for inviting us. Thank you, Bob, Collins, Lynn, Julie, Nira. I want to say PNG, in fact, it's also a privilege that with the OTEC Pros, we are here, and we've been with you guys all through the journey. You know, waking up midnight, like I was asleep already. Then I wake up. I say, "Hey, Marty invited us here, so because of you guys, we are here, and it's, you know, it's a pleasure that we're here to join you and to carry this journey forward. And now is that the time has come that we need to reap what we've sowed. And P&G, we promise you that we'll always be by you and we'll stand by you. And like my brother Bob said, that we discuss about it, and we'll look for a time also to come over. The old tech pros will come over to P&G for any assistance, humanitarian or whatever. We will be there to assist you guys, you know, financially, morally. You know, you guys are close to our heart. And that is what we also know our CEO, Marty DeGarmo, P&G is something that is also close to their heart. And we will join them and to make you people be comfortable in anything, any questions that you have, please try and make sure you reach out to us. We are there. And like I always say, we are fine. Look, P&G, we are fine. The journey was rough, but you have to understand that anything that comes good, it doesn't come that easy. You know, like Mr. Mufareh said, you cannot put your hands in your pocket and climb the ladder. Yeah, we've been climbing the ladder and holding the steps and going up. Now we are at the top. If you look at our applications that Onpassive has developed, look, we are at the top, and oconnect is that product that is leading the world in all video conferences. So we are fine. P&G, be ready, and the apples are coming. Thank you.
Fantastic. I also want to introduce Mino Miller. This lady popped onto the scene, and yes, she's a diamond in the rough. When I first met her, we had to put sunglasses on. I do want to clarify something. Bob Takusi actually said that statement to me. I remembered it after he said it. He might have said it to other people. He goes, you know, there's about 10,000 Papua New Guinea people that are founders. No joke. And for a country that small, the impact is going to be amazing. And I have to believe the reason that is because God is smiling down on your country. You've taken enough already. It's time to change your lives. But I remember when Bob said it, I believe that 100%. I really, it's funny when he said it, I went, oh man, I was there when he said that. But I want you to say hello to Mino Miller. I met her, I don't know, 3, 4, or 5 months ago. She's a giving person. Like I said, the biggest leaders in Onpassive are the biggest servants. She is always out helping somebody else, lifting somebody up above herself. So, Mino, if you'd like to say hello to my extended family in Papua New Guinea, who is now your extended family, that would be really nice.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure. It's a privilege to be here. It's my first time at P&G webinar. I'm glad that I'm here with you. My question is that please stay engaged with the back office. Please follow as many webinars and YouTube lives as you can. And you can reach us through messengers and Facebook. Also, every Sunday, we have Heroes webinar that are experts, Tech Pro, that are there to answer any questions. That way you will stay connected with actual fact. And of course, you know how to get a hold of Robin and all the super leaders. Please stay engaged. I also have a message to read to you from Bill Must. I don't know if you remember Bill Must. He wants you to know that he wants to say hello, and he wants you to know Bill Must loves you, Papua New Guinea population. Thank you.
Bill's the most popular unseen man on the planet. I see Eric Kessler's here. Eric has been around a long, long time. I know he's been in Papua New Guinea. Eric, I drugged you on here without asking, but that's what I do. If you'd like to say a few words, that would be fantastic. You can kill me later. Oh, maybe he's going to kill me now. Anyway, if your camera comes on, Eric, I'll turn it over to you. But what I want to emphasize to everybody in Papua New Guinea, this train has left the station. Mr. Mufareh is tying up loose ends. You're going to start reaping the rewards. Everybody, okay? So keep everything open. If you need to go to anybody to get information or whatever, get together and we'll try to do this again maybe twice a month. It's hard for me to do it every week, but we'll come back twice a month. Same people. We'll add a couple people here and there. Hopefully, we could get more people from Papua New Guinea on here. I really wanted to see Nancy, but remember, things are moving forward, and you were not left behind. You were not forgotten, and this is why we're here to let you know. We love you. It doesn't matter who you follow, what they did, or what somebody else is doing. Don't worry about this. This is about you. Onpassive lifts you up above themselves. And you're going to be, listen, governments can't help you. Onpassive can help you. I mean that. And Daniel, if you have something to say, I'd love to hear it. You're a wonderful human being and a great leader. Always have been.
Thanks, Marty.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Marty. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Before I speak, I'd like to express my appreciation and gratitude for the wonderful work that so many of you have done. I didn't write any notes, but I'll try to remember. Julian Milo So, Roblin Matt Life, Johnson, Ben Redfern, Dear Amen, Outpros, Prince Mana, also Comfort Empowerment, and Collins Andy Burks with this digital blueprint. All those webinars have an impact on us in Papua New Guinea, especially myself, because the situation here on the ground here is very difficult. So the only way we can get the right information across is some of us must make sacrifices to attend those webinars and get educated. And that's how I develop my knowledge, my information about Onpassive. So I have these women at the back. They are part of my organization. Around 70 of them, but I think it's only 20 here this afternoon. So I really acknowledge what all of you have done to continuously provide educational webinars for us to educate ourselves to stay updated. And I really appreciate all of you who spoke this tonight, this afternoon in PNG time. And the mothers are very inspired by all you have said. Thank you very much for your time and effort in coming here. OTEC Pro, you've done a wonderful job. Some of us are no IT, but now they think that we are an IT specialist because of you. We have a way of talking and helping people. They think that we are also IT people, but I said, no, I'm not. The Onpassive is the one that molded me to speak that way. So thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much for the mothers here. You have inspired them. Later, if somebody can explain further or just to motivate them, because I told them in the part of our journey, because they are not tech savvy, I told them everything for you. You want to roll, you can crawl. You want to walk, you walk. If you want to run or fly, you can do that. So I want that to be explained to the mothers. Everything is done for you. Some mothers at the back here, they never use a touch phone. So I'm helping those things. That's number one. The next thing is make you see why I'm today because of the election. For me, you see, I'm very stable. I came in here, I'm still here. And it is very true because Ed said you must upgrade your device. And the one at the moment, I found out it is very laptop and the between overnight is very clear. The videos, there's no disturbance. you see, we are still here. We are still connected. The video is very clear. So I would encourage our PNG founders, and that is the way to go. We must upgrade. That's what S told us. Upgrade your devices. So I'm still connected. There's no disconnection here. The only thing I'd like to bring here is that, when we started, I got around 3,000 megabyte. There's 3 gig of data. So it all consumed. It was finished. So I have to switch again to another network because I load another network with 5 gig. So all in all, I've got 8 gig altogether for us to attend this webinar without any interruptions. I don't know any reason behind that. Is it the internet service provider here, or is it because the oconnect is a very huge platform? Data consumption is very high. But like I said, I'm now on the 5 gig now. The 3 gig is already finished. So that maybe Collins can explain later on. But otherwise, we are positive. Thank you very much for creating this webinar. And we are going forward. There's no place to go. Onpassive is the way. It's a solution. And we are here to stay. We will continue with the journey until things happen for us. Thank you very much. Thank you all for your time. Thank you, Narelle as well, Australia, Julie Wayne, and everybody around the globe. Thank you, Chris Johnson, everybody, Bob, Collins, and Oliver, and our friend Vincent, if he's not here. Thank you.
Julie, I want to say something, if it's possible.
Yes, I have Nancy. It's on the phone, and she would like to say something, Marty, if that's okay.
Yeah, I can hear her now.
You
yeah,
can hear her? Okay, go ahead, Nancy.
Okay, thank you, Julie. Hi, Marty and Chris and all you guys there. I can't see anybody, but I know you all are there. And I'm so thankful that you all respond to our request and come to get us all back on the same page, get us focused. Because if we deviate from our vision, we can never have a future. A vision drives us to that future. And we thank God that He has given us vision, and Onpassive also has a vision, and now it's keeping us focused. So I want to thank all of you for coming, and especially to host this webinar for our Papua New Guinean founders, because I've seen that we have kind of laid back, shied away. Some of us are, in doubt. Others have lost all their login credentials and all this stuff, and wanting to know what's happening, what's going on. But again, it's individuals' responsibility. But I want to thank you guys for listening and hearing us. As always, you guys have been from day one helping us all throughout, and I just want to say thank you. I'm actually walking around trying to get the right signal to connect with you all here. So I want to say thank you, first of all, to that, for your response to us. Thank you. You are taking us back and putting us on a right alignment, because right now we can't afford to be swaying to and fro, going here, going there, jumping to all kinds of trees. There's so many trees out there, but there is only one tree that has life. So we have to get back to the tree that has life, and we have to get the fruit from that tree. And we know that tree is Onpassive. So I want to thank all of you for that, for coming and supporting us still. I want to say something to all of us this afternoon, is that as for me, I was looking at Onpassive. Yeah, there were some things that looked shiny on the outside, and I wanted to try and step in and see how it goes and how it looks. And I did try, and I see that it's not going to help me in the long run. It's not going to benefit my vision. It's not going to help me get to that finishing line. So I went in, I saw it, I say, hi, how are you? And then I said goodbye and I left. And then I continued on with, because right now I'm really busy traveling and all this stuff, with God's work and all this stuff. So, but over the months and last year coming forward, I begin to see that Onpassive You know, when we joined Onpassive, we were thinking like, wow, I came in 2020. So we were told that, okay, it's going to launch now. And then we kept coming because it got upgraded. It got, invented new things, new ideas, new technologies, new things begin to come on board. So you cannot go and launch a business right away when you have new things coming in, right? You have to sit down on that. You have to think upon that. You have to strategize. And then you put everything back into alignment with the vision and see how the company is going to go. So that was, for me, that's how I perceive Onpassive was doing. And till now, I am so grateful to Onpassive that it did not launch in 2020. Simply because now looking back, I see that Onpassive was building muscles. It was building strength. It was building speed, capacity. It was building right perception of where we should be going. I'm beginning to see more clearly now that Onpassive is driven by a vision that is bigger than just starting tomorrow and get some apples. I mean, apples, you're going to get it and you're going to eat apples and you're going to, we're going to go straight to the toilet and everything goes back into the ground. But we want to see something that will go towards the future for a future generation. So when I started seeing Onpassive building and coming into partnership with giant companies in the world, to me, this is like, that's it. So I don't really care if Onpassive doesn't launch, we don't get a commission tomorrow, it doesn't matter because what it's building is not for tomorrow, it's for generation. It is for legacy. It is for tomorrow's generation, a new generation that's going to rise up. But those of us who have come in now, we become the bridging people. We bridge the now and the tomorrow. And we're trying to compact everything together now in our present generation so that tomorrow people, they don't have to jump here and there to all kinds of shiny things and shiny objects, right? Because the tomorrow is clear, it's certain, it's fulfilling, it is satisfying. They don't have to do the mistakes that we have done. So I'm so grateful to Onpassive that when I see Onpassive having partnership with these big world companies, and I mean renowned companies in the world, I'm so grateful because I cannot do this. Papua New Guinea, we cannot do what Onpassive is doing, but we can only be grateful and be thankful that we have come into a company that is not wanting to pay us right now, but building capacity, building economic strength and power in order to empower us for the long haul. However, as long as the Lord doesn't come back and we're still here. So I want us Papua New Guineans to appreciate this webinar, that this webinar is to get us back. If you have fallen away and you've gone off guard, I want you to take up your guard, be on guard, come back, guard your heart. For out of it flows the issues of life. So there's so many things, you see, if we're not careful, we can be deceived with all sorts of things that are going around us. But when you come back and you look at Onpassive, it's got you in its vision. Remember, not only in the heart, because we know that heart can be deceitful above all things else. But Onpassive has you in its vision, the thing that drives Onpassive to do what it's doing right now. So if you are part in the vision, you know you can never go wrong. Because people without vision, they perish. People without vision, if Onpassive doesn't have a vision, it stops long time ago. It will pay us long time ago, and maybe now we'll be like an MLM business. But it's not. You see, vision defines everything, and vision defines who we are. And vision drives the man who is behind this thing, our faithful, humble, a human being with a big heart, Mr. Ash Mufareh, to keep us keep calling out to us, buy into the vision. Don't buy into the money, the apples. No. Don't buy into the technology. No, because we all in Papua New Guinea, we don't know much about technology. But if you can buy into the vision will provide for you. The vision will show you the way to go. The vision will give you clarity. That's why in the midst of shaking, in the midst of delay, in the midst of still trying to make things happen for us, we know there's a vision. So we stay true to the path. Okay, we may cross path a little bit, but we know that no. Where I'm going is not right. Where I'm heading to is not right. I better get back. Stay in the vision. Stay in the dream. A dream doesn't die. Men can die and go, but the dream doesn't die. It lives on in the next generation. When we pick it up right, we can continue on the vision and on the dream that the man has left and gone. So I'm thankful that Onpassive has given us it's a big jump for us, Papua New Guinea, a very, very big jump. Like so many things that we are thinking about traffic, and we are thinking about, okay, our people are not paying for their oconnect subscription, and there's a lot of worries and all this. And one question that kept coming up, and I'd like for you guys to help us answer it and maybe give peace to our mind, is once the company starts driving traffic to those who have activated their oconnect accounts. Once traffic is driven to them, and those who haven't activated their oconnect, will they be able to activate it in the near future? I don't know. Just give us, maybe I know the answer, but I don't want to say it because I want you guys to help us. Marty, Julie, Chris, you help us and give peace, because some people right now have not subscribed to oconnect yet. So just help us set our minds, give us peace. And so, but my point here is that I want all of us Papua New Guinean to come back, organize yourself, find some money. If you have 2-3 accounts, at least you activate one primary account first. Others, like I have 10 accounts, I only activate my current main account. The other ones, I said when I get some breakthrough, then I'll sort them all out. So at least one account you can get on board, get it on. Put yourself in there that you don't want to miss the first traffic, because we've come a long way, and now the company is ready to reward us. And so don't miss the reward. Those who are faithful will be rewarded. So don't be the one that will miss the reward. So be that faithful one that can receive the reward and be excited from the very start. So that's all I wanted to say this afternoon. I'm sorry the network is not working okay, but thank you, Julie, for helping me to speak my peace of mind this afternoon. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, Nancy. And I wanted to address the questions that you have. To what we understand, we all have until September 2024 to activate our account. But we always encouraging everyone, if you have a founder's position and if you want to change that position into a business and you have the affordability to do that, then we encourage you to activate the position that you have and turn that into business as soon as you can. So if anyone here would like to add more, please do. And I know that Robin would like to say something also. Robin?
I would very much. Something I was going to bring up as well, that we are working together in all of this. And we do need to work together. And that means that we also need to help each other. That means helping each other to purchase. If you are a family, if you are a community, if you are a village, if you are friends, and you don't have money for each of your own accounts, you can pool that money together, get one account started. And from that, you will start to get everything that we are talking about. And from that, you start to pay it out to help activate and bring the other products and the other accounts to be active as well. We need to do this together. We were given the time frame of start to put pennies and monies and apples aside to pay for this. Life also happens. We understand that. But now is the time to pull together, and we have the opportunity. Yes, it is our individual responsibility to be responsible for our own accounts, know what our passwords are, know what our ID is, know what our emails are. But it is also the responsibility of those people who brought all these others into the company to help them and to be there to assist them. And it doesn't matter what has happened between then and now, we all step forward to help each other. It may not be everybody's account that gets started at the same time, but everybody will have that opportunity if one of them is started in each grouping of a family, of a village, of a community, of a church group. So don't abdicate, don't give away your responsibility. Don't say you cannot do it. Don't get stuck. Mamas and aunties and ladies of the villages, these are your businesses. Keep the men honest. Make them help you and make them be accountable for what these positions are. You know how to run businesses. You've been doing it forever and ever. So help them learn how to do this properly and help each other, help your sisters, help your aunties. Children, help your parents. Grandparents, elders, help advise the younger ones. You are the prime example to the rest of the world of what community and what people can do when they live together, when they work together. You have so many things that you have overcome in the country. You can do this now with this beautiful, beautiful position of activation and Onpassive. Start earning the commissions, start sharing those commissions and paying each other back for those who help each other so that we can all benefit and you all benefit. Remember, Ash said we could not move forward until we could all get the monies and commissions together. The other thing too is you can only move as fast as the slowest person in any chain, in any activity that's going on. We are not leaving anybody behind. Prove it, PNG. Step up, show the world what you can do. You've overcome so much already. Come back stronger, come back knowing that you've got the positions. And as Julie said, yes, you've got until September, August 31st of 2024 to purchase and to activate. But you don't need to wait until then, and you will not miss out on getting customers because there will be more rotation in customer distributions as we start and as we get bigger. More customers are joining us through the marketing plans of Onpassive. Sorry, I've got to go. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Fantastic. I couldn't find the mute button. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. Like I said, we will come back every couple of weeks. I will record this and get it out to you. If at all possible, I don't care if it's one Papua New Guinea or 100, go to some of the webinars that we've talked about. I know, Daniel, thank you for doing what you're doing because you can relate to people. I will find out why the bandwidth is so high. This probably has something to do with the technology, believe it or not. I'm not sure. But we'll talk to Collins and these other brainy guys and see what Ash says. Well, I've heard that more than once. I heard it from Africa. I heard it from all the countries that it taking a little bit more oomph to get the job done. So, but all that's going to be taken care of. And remember something, Ash said this from the very first day, or one of the first days I ever talked to him, you only need one account. So if you get one rolling, let it roll, and it will help the other ones roll. Don't panic on getting all of them. Focus on one, let it go, and it will feed the other ones. But remember, we're going. Let's let things go that were negative. It doesn't matter. We all make mistakes. I don't know anybody here that can walk on water. I think Chris can drive his bus into water, but other than that, nobody. But anyway, we will be back in a couple of weeks. If anybody has any closing arguments, I want you to say whatever you want to say, and then I'll close it out. That's the quietest I've ever seen this group in my entire life. Chris wants to talk, but he's muted.
I would say continue to push forward and never, ever let anything stop you. We are all in it together and we are going to win together. All it is put a little bit of effort and action on your side to continue to push forward. We are going to win this together. That's all, Marty.
Yeah, no doubt. And remember this, Papua New Guinea, I'm going to tell you something, like it or not, nobody on this panel is going to let you quit. We are going to drive you insane. So we will keep going. I want to thank everybody on the panel. I know Narelle has talked with Papua New Guinea. I know Lynn has been in communication. I know Robin has and Julie has, but it just felt right that we need to get them together and talk to them and let them know that don't worry about who did what and what did whatever. Listen, two people were on the opposite side of Christ and they weren't perfect, and He forgave them. So let's remember, none of us are perfect. So an Onpassive is a forgiving business. So let's move forward and get moving and do what you can, help who you can help, and we're here for you as much as we can. Anyway, I'll see you all, and thank you very much for being here, and God bless everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, Papua New Guinea. Love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Say goodbye.
Bye,
Say goodbye,
Roy.
everybody.
Bye.
Julie. You're welcome.
Look at Chris, everybody.
Bye. Love you all.
Love you
He's
all.
magical.
Lots of love.